How are you, my beautiful people? Hey, how is everyone? For those who are still sleeping. It's your girl here, Nora. Hope everyone is doing fine. Yeah, me, I'm doing well. No complaining. It's too hot. Hey. This August is something else. August is making me go crazy. See what I did with my hair? Just scratching because I feel like I'm going nasty. Hey, how are you? Everyone is doing fine. So guys, yesterday I wasn't around. Yesterday I went somewhere. Yesterday I went out to the town. So I couldn't do any live stream. I couldn't stream anymore because I'd gone somewhere. But here we are. Here we are. Here we are. So yesterday I came back home when I was so tired, and it was late at night. We went to the countryside. That's where we went. So I was so tired. Let me try to cover my hair. So we came back home a bit late last night, and I was so tired I couldn't stream. Yeah, it's like last time. When was it? Did I stream that day? Yeah, that day I streamed because that day I went out again. But I hope my beautiful, hello girlfriend, how are you? Most welcome. I hope you're doing fine. Oh, love you too. How have you been? Are you okay? Me too, I'm doing fine. No complaining much. Just busy with work here and there. That's what I'm doing. But I'm okay. Thank you for coming. How are your kids doing? I hope they are all doing great. That's good. Yes, I'm also doing fine. Just too hard. Yes, but getting tired. Tired of what? As a mother, you're not supposed to get tired. You know, children always ask a lot of questions. They disturb you. They do what? Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, actually, when they disturb you a bit and you're always there shouting with them. It gives you more joy. Pinky Rose, hi, how are you? You're most welcome. So it gives you a lot of joy every time the kids around you, they're disturbing you. This one is scolding, the other one is complaining. This one, you know, sometimes when your kids are talking on the background and you're live, it really reminds me when I'm home in Uganda. Like, we are always like having a conversation, me and my kid. Like, you're talking, she's talking, you're talking, she's talking. So it's a bit fun, you know. So guys, you're most welcome, everyone. I hope you're all doing great. Good morning. Good morning to those who have just woken up, and good evening to those who are in evening hours, and good afternoon for those who are in afternoon hours. Yes, my name is Nora, and if you're new here, please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and support this channel. This channel is about lifestyle and food tutorial. So sometimes I do food and lifestyle. So I share with you what goes on in my life here in Saudi, and I take you around again in the kitchen, what we usually eat, and yeah, and learn some a little bit of the recipes. So guys, you can check out on my friend's Mishi on her channel. So hi Pinky, you can check on Mishka, and yeah, you can become friends. I hope everyone is doing great, guys. Me here, I'm fine. Yeah, and my birthday is loading, guys. I'm growing old, as you can see me here. As you can see me here, this month I'm turning 1. If I say +1, some of you will know totally, you'll understand. So I'm turning +1. I can't believe it. I'm going faster, fast. In 2023, I was only 28. You can imagine 2023 being 28, and then 2024. Some of you are like, no, Nora, you can, what? You know, one thing that I've realized nowadays is that I should stop telling people my age. I should stop. Last time I saw a lady who is even older than me. She's supposed to even be my mom, but the lady said she was 28 and her firstborn was 25. I was like, Mama, we are doing math, please, please. And then I realized, I told myself, Nora, from now on, stop telling people your real age. But the problem is that all my pages, I actually usually put there my age. Anyway, me, I'm not ashamed of who I am, and I'm not ashamed of growing. I'm just happy that each and every day, every year that I click on my birthday, it's a blessing. So I shouldn't be ashamed of that. I should just be grateful that yes, God has already done it. And yeah, however much this month I haven't yet reached, because my birthday is on 28th of August. Yeah, so this girl is always growing, 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 growing. And I hope you guys, you can celebrate with me. We help Nora to make it to the 2K. Because this channel is about to make me run nasty. However much I'm always busy. But you can go on my channel and support my videos. Watch my videos up to 4 to 5 minutes. 6 minutes. It has not reached to 10. It's just about like below there. The minutes are below like 3 to 4 minutes. You can go and support my channel there. If you don't find me on live, just go and watch my videos, learn something. Yes, because I'm also a woman like everyone. I say some things and we all making mistakes. If you find in my videos I made a mistake, you just realize that yes, she made a mistake. But me, I usually love speaking out my mind and how I feel and how I see things. However, my someone was like, Nora, your channel is more about like it's about yourself. Yes, guys. I always talk about the things that I know and the things that I've ever experienced. So I don't speak something that I've never experienced in life. That's what I always share on my show or on my channel, because this channel gave me the right that Nora, you can speak up your mind. You can share your experience with someone who has ever been in such situation, and someone who thinks that, because I know there are a lot of like girls or maybe teenagers out there. Sometimes for them they think otherwise, but maybe someone can bump into your video and learn something and say that if this person has done this, who am I? I can also overcome. I can also do this. We all don't walk through the same stairs. Like the stairs a step ahead of us. Everyone has their own step where they are standing. So someone might see you on the top of the stair, and then someone says that, wonder I will also work hard and I make sure that I reach where that person is. It's like, yeah, walking, yeah. So you walk by learning. Yeah, so come to my channel. We learn something, support your girl Nora, okay? Yes. Yes, just support this channel. You're a beautiful girl. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Hey, me, I don't say things that I don't know, because I'm like, yeah, it's more. I always talk about the things that I know, because I don't want. Why would I speak a lie about something that I don't even have a clue about? So that's why my channel gave me an opportunity. Like, I have to share with someone knowledge. There's someone out there who thinks the other way around. And I also remember when I was a kid, or maybe when I was a teenager, I used to think otherwise. But when I grew more and more and more senses kept on coming into my mind. I started thinking like an adult. I started knowing what kind of things that I want to do and things that I don't want. I started realizing that the kind of friends I want in my life are the kind of friends that I don't like in my life. You'll be surprised that me growing to reach at this age, I don't have a lot of friends around me. Most of the friends that I have only two. Like the real friends, there are two in real life. But I met some people here on YT and they have taught me a lot. And those, I can also call them friends because people have taught me something. You know, when someone teaches you something, you learn from them. Don't only say that, no, me, I can only be friends with a range, like average of my age, people who are we're the same age. Those are people that I can be friends with. No, sometimes even them, they make mistakes and they don't know anything. So you can, so like you see here, Mishi is someone that I met here on YT, but every time I see this lady, there's something that I love about her, and I learn something about her. So however much we have never met face to face, but there's a lot that you learn from someone. So my dear Mishi, thank you so much. I'm on dear. Okay. So I really appreciate so much when some people come and I learn from them and also they learn from me. However, sometimes I can also be busy. Naye bw'atambula mu madaala akonkona bw'otyo tosobola atambulako bulungi. Don't mind me speaking my language. So that's it. When you see me, you see Nora. When you see her, you see Nora. That's all I can say. Hello, my beautiful people. You're most welcome. How are you? You know, we here in Saudi, we are experiencing the sandstorm. It's nasty. You know how sandstorm is? So the sandstorm carries all the sand. It's like rain. It rains like the sand. The sand covers the entire place and it's like with wind. It's a strong wind, but it's heavy also with the sand, because here I won't say there's soil, it's sand, it's a desert, so there is only sand. So the sand comes and it storms the place. So your job is to sweep that sand. You sweep that sand. You know me, I used to hear back then before I even dream of coming here in Saudi Arabia. I used to hear when they would say, oh, in Dubai there was a sandstorm, and I could ask myself, what's a sandstorm? What's a sandstorm? I used to question myself so much. But good enough, here in Saudi, I managed to see the sandstorm, and that was yesterday and the day before yesterday. When is today? Now, when is today? Today is Wednesday. It was on yesterday was Tuesday, it was on Monday and Tuesday, so these the 2 days, but today it's a little bit only of few. So today is not too strong that you have to be worried about the sandstorm. So again, we have to work at night. You can see that. If you like crying, let me tell you, you know, when it's because you have to clean all the time. So today at night I have to clean, because tomorrow we'll be having guests at home, and I hate visitors. I hate visitors, to be honest. Guys, let me tell you. So tonight I have to clean. I'll start cleaning at around 7. That's why I decided to go live this time, because I know at around 7 I have only 1 hour left to reach that time where I'm going to clean outside, so that the guest comes when that sand is not on the compound. Imagine today I woke up, I swept. Guys, I'm allergic. So the allergy has been disturbing me. Just that this afternoon I managed to take some tea, so it has cooled down. But going out again, it's going to be another problem. I don't know, but I hope I'll be fine. The good thing, my allergy does not make my face swell. Like some people, when their allergies started reacting, like their skin become infected. But me, one thing I thank God, back then when I was young, my skin could be affected. Like I'll have rashes all over my skin. My skin will turn red. But when I grew up, my allergy changed to something else. Like I could sneeze a lot. You will even get tired of me when I start to sneeze. My throat will itch, my nose will itch. So I'll be all the time like trying to itch my nose just by. So my sister would be like, "Oh please, oh please, oh please, guys." When you're near someone who has allergies like me, they sneeze a lot. It's not flu, it's just an allergy. There's a way how you feel that pain inside your throat and your nose. You feel like putting there your fingers and poke it, but you cannot poke your nose. You cannot scratch your throat. The only thing you have to struggle is to make sure that you there's a way how you do it. Like I don't know how to say it in English. English is not my mother language. It's not. I'm a typical Luo. I'm hiding so that someone does not call me. So I'm trying to lower my voice. My boys here, they love eating, guys. They love eating. Imagine they told me to make cake this evening. I baked cake. Someone asked me for chips. I fried chips. So if the other one sees the one who asked for cake, if he sees that the other one has eaten chips, he's also going to ask the same thing. So that's why I'm like, I pray he does not ask for chips because I don't have energy to go and make chips. African mama, your African mom will tell you, you'd already eaten. You don't need to eat again. Those boys. Anyway, we are back, but we have to speak a bit slowly, so that. Sorry, I'm just a little bit of quiet because I want someone to walk away out of the kitchen without noticing that I'm here. Because the moment he knows that I'm here, he'll be like, no, come on. Nora is not ready to make chips. I just made chips. I'd already baked cake. Guys, who is going to eat all that? Oh. mother will tell you in our language that ichama moromo. You see me, my mom, back then when we were kids, like if you eat like 5 times a day, just know there is no dinner for you. There is no dinner. My mom used to tell us, you need to learn to control how you eat. You don't just eat anyhow, that anytime your mouth has to be shaking. And imagine, we used to eat, okay, like breakfast 3 times a day, breakfast, unless because she used to ask us, do you guys want dinner? No. So we could say no. It could depend, and then she's like, okay, I'm not saying that you should stop your kids from eating, but there's a way how you can also control it. Sometimes when you see kids weighing up, nowadays kids become too fat at a young age. So as a parent, you have to lower on how they eat. If someone has eaten some snacks, let them learn that. When someone has taken, maybe someone has eaten chips, let them at night maybe eat salads, like something that can drain that oil out of their body. Someone's eaten sandwich, that's some person wants. That's too much. You've eaten sandwich, you've eaten chips, you've eaten cake, you've eaten noodles, you the same person, and still you want dinner. Anyway, in Africa they say we don't have food. We have food, but we minimize what we eat, because we tell ourselves tomorrow is also another day, and another day, and another day, and another day, because it's the only way how to save. This thing of eating. Me imagine today I ate only breakfast. I ate scrambled eggs with bread, and this evening I took black tea because I was feeling a bit dizzy, so I just wanted to take something with strong sugar, so I decided to take some tea. Now I'm okay. I don't even feel like eating food. But again, you're going to hear, I have to cook dinner. Okay, that's off topic. Let's go back to our topic. I was just saying that because I had someone to get out of that kitchen so that I can breathe. Omutima gwade gwina okakanaho kuba waliwo omuntu antunuulidde gamba. Anyway, this is your birthday girl. Drink water and stay calm. So guys, Norah is here, and what we need to do, we need to do something. We need really to do something. We really need to do something. But what is that we are going to do? I know some of you are questioning and say, what tugenda kola ki? Mugenda kola ekyo kinini kiriwo. So this month, since it's my birth month and I'm celebrating my birthday on 28th, please kindly help my channel reach 2K. I'm just begging you, my people. We can do this. Help your girl Norah make it to 2K, guys. I'm just requesting. If not that, you can even make me go beyond, but I'm just begging you guys. As a present for my birthday, I've never received any present, to be honest. The present that I've ever received on my birthday, it was a bracelet that even someone took it again away from me. But I still remember what was written on the bracelet. It was written love. That was the only bracelet I received. And me, because I like keeping things, I kept it and I was like, I'll be wearing it every time I go to church. Suddenly someone came for a visit at our home. Our visitor took my things. The only thing actually I told our visitor to bring back, it was my camera. The rest, I didn't care about the bracelet, however much it was so beautiful, but I still remember that word love because it was the only thing I've ever received. So guys, please kindly help you, Nora. We reached to 2K. Help, 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 help. Because if you see I can remember what was written on my bracelet, what else can't I remember on my birthday? As I'm turning +1. Yeah. +1 and single and happy with a job. Oh, Mishi, you're still here. I thought that you'd already started doing live. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. The reason why I'm touching my face so much, guys, don't ask me. I'm sweating. You cannot see it, but I'm sweating. That's why I'm doing like this with my hand to make sure. Okay, thank you, girlfriend. Thank you so much. I have to learn how they say thank you in India, in your language, in Hindu, because if I say India, I mean the country, but language in Hindu. So I'll have to learn how they say thank you. Guys, so my friend Meshi is about to start her live stream. You can go and support her on her channel. Yes, go support my beautiful friend from India. Support her, guys, okay? The same way you always show me love, you can show my friend too. Let me send you kisses and hugs with this hand that it's tasty with the sweat. It won't touch my lips because it will not touch my lips because my hand is, I'm using it to clean the sweat. Like I'm sweating, I'm over sweating. So help your girl, okay? As I'm turning +1, help. Yes, just go there and help your girl. Invite your friend, your sister, your brother, your grandmother. Invite everyone to come, okay? Let's make it to 2K, that 1K. We can even make it to 3K. Please, my beautiful subscribers, my beautiful new friends who have just met your girl Nora, I help you, girl. Give me that 2K as my birthday present. I'll thank God. I'll never forget that. I'll always remember that you guys are the one who made me reach there. Just a what you call it. But anyway, one thing I would say about me growing up, I started being independent, by the way, me, at a very young age. Independent wasn't that I had money, but I started knowing life in struggling. That was in 2016. 2016, and when big doors started being opened for me was in 2018. 2020, it was a very tragical year for me. That's also the year that I cannot forget. It was on January 10th. I felt like the whole world was shattered to me, like the doors were closed. I was afraid to start all over. I was afraid walking alone. One thing I asked God, why do you have to take some people out of our life? Why? That was the question I asked God, because I was afraid of walking alone, not knowing that everything that happens in life, God had a purpose of it. So me being in that scenario, being afraid of not knowing how I'm going to survive in this life, in 2023, I became so depressed. Yes, 2023 I became so depressed that I became too thin. Have you ever weighed 36 kgs? That was me. A lot of people said a lot of things. I reached a time that smiling was so hard for me. I could stay inside the house. The only time I'll come out, that's at night. I'll come out and go back inside. Come out and go back inside. I could sleep. Sometimes my mom could even ask me, aren't you going to wake up? What's wrong with you? I was afraid. But I kept on praying, and then I asked God, help me. You're the only person who knows what's ahead of me. I might not know anything, but give me strength to overcome. Give me knowledge. I pray to God to give me knowledge and strength, and to learn to walk on His shadows. Every time I could do that, I remember one time I got a job. In that moment when I was depressed, let me tell you, I wasn't exactly there. My mind was not there. I remember I went for a job interview, but I wasn't thinking exactly. The lady told me, you'll be interviewed. They first ask you questions. They first ask me questions like face to face. I answered some question, but because the lady knew me, she was like, Norah, I'm going to give you this job because I know you. But snap out of it. Come back to your sense. So they gave me the physical training, like that's your interview, physical. I'm a professional on that job, but being on the ground at the same time I wasn't there. There is something that rang into me. I asked myself, how am I going to make it? I remember the day they asked me a question, I did not even know how to answer that question. Later on, after me losing that job, that's when I realized, because I had the entire CV with me, and I had everything that I have, the speech, I had it, like they give you the brochures where there is some questions, and then they write something there, the thing that you have to answer. I had everything, and I've ever done it. But that day, I don't know how I did not know how to answer those questions. And then I ever asked you on the interview questions, and everything they're asking you, just like, what? Repeat the question, repeat the question, repeat the question. And I lost the job like that. Later on, I'm staying jobless. And then my friend came to me, was like, I think if you get out of the country, that's when you'll be fine. I got a job. I came here in Saudi. Last year, I read everything that was in that interview again. And then I asked myself a question, Nora. Where did you put your mind that day that it made you lose the job that was going to pay you a lot of money? But I told myself again, anyway, at that time I wasn't me. But one thing that walking in that darkness, and out of the darkness I went to the light. I learned something that mulamuto powanga, that in life do not give up. Everyone around you can give up on you, but never give up on you. It's hard to believe. But you did take towels. What? Towels. Towels? Yeah. Where? Towels. Like this one here. You don't need them? Yes. Okay. You're welcome. So, as I was telling you guys, if I take the clothes, you see, sometime in life, you can see fire and hell. You can see fire and hell, and you think it's over for you. Me, there's a time when some things I just tell myself that, Nora, I thought I was the only one going through that. But there's someone who's even going through that toughest time like even me. And then I tell myself, God, thank you. Because I know there is nothing that it's possible that you cannot do. Every time I see those things, I'm like, thank you, God, I'm still alive. Thank you, God, that you gave me strength to overcome. Me, I used to think, how am I going to pay school fees? One of the things that really made me overthink and even brought trauma to me, I could always tell myself, I wish I could get money to pay for my daughter's school fees. I prayed so hard. But now, I think less. I worry about other things. But still keep on praying, hoping that at least something can change. Because me, I used to be afraid. That was something that I cannot even tell my mom that, Mom, how am I going to do it? I could only go while praying and ask God, how did my mom do it? You know, that's when I learned that you have to learn to believe in yourself. Learn to teach yourself to be strong. Let me tell you guys a story. There's a girl who used to work here in Dubai. Me, I'm in Saudi, but for her, she used to work in Dubai. This lady has 4 kids. One of them passed away. She was the father and the mother to those children. Those kids, okay, they have their dad, but you know, sometimes women, we can be a bit stubborn. And then you tell a man, I don't want you into my children's life. So that's how the things were. She never wanted those kids to go near their father. But this lady worked and worked. Let me say, for Mama Nyakina, for about 6 years of working. All her money was taken away. Her mother used all her money to give it to her brothers. But after giving her brothers all the money, yes? The? So her mother used all her savings to give it to her brothers. Now, Now she's home and pregnant. But the same person who used her money to give it away is the first person who is asking her to move out. I question myself a lot. I did not want to be a judge, but one thing that I say, there is no mother that does not want to see her kids become successful. But if it's your fault as a mother, you make sure that you help your children. Because you cannot tell me you as a mother, you spent your daughter's money, but you're the same person who is telling her to get out of the house. Where do you expect her to go when you're the one who has spent all the money? Abantu ne bakulekanya mugende muwuke nga munasala kuwe. Are you there? Are you there? This is your girl, Nora, a birthday girl. So as I was telling you guys, never be afraid like me. But I came out of that darkness and I learned to walk, knowing that wajaberawo ekirungi ekijjawo. At first I used to be afraid, but little by little I learned to be strong. I learned to, walk happily, smiling, feel like a human again. Because I used to fear a lot. But however much you fear, you reach a time you come out of it, you tell yourself, for how long will I always be afraid? I just need to come out of this comfort zone. Fear is like a comfort zone. And when you let fear get ahead of you, then you realize, then you know that this is beyond. As an African, they used to tell us that, for how long are you going to be afraid? Are you not the people who later alone start complaining that, but it's all your fault? With this away how they tell you openly. One day you grow up and then start saying that, oh, I was being done this. Oh, it was my village people. It was you. Don't blame your village people. Sometimes it's you, because you allow the fear to take control over you. And then when you grow old, and then you start complaining again. That's what my mom one time told me. Don't rush to get married, because one time you're married when you know you're ready for it. But if you're not ready for what's there, continue working. Work. I was like, thank you. Yes. Kubanga olinaolya pakadi. Tell me, for how long are you going to be afraid of moving on unless you try? That's my beautiful egg. That's my beautiful egg. Someone will also be calling me my beautiful wife. Oh, I can't wait for that time when it comes and someone's like, oh babe, can you come here? And then I give you some massage. Oh babe, can I rub your tummy? And I'm like, yes, boo boo. This single life is making me miss a lot of things, guys. Just imagine when they are calling you beautiful. Oh, my beautiful wife. Eh? When someone just say, hey babe, can you come and help me? Hey, you run, you're like, let me come. And some of us will be getting married when we are old enough. I can't imagine. You know, love is sweet when you're both of you are adults. You tell each other, hey, don't stress me. Don't. You've both been through it. So you both know the reason why you're together. You're not there because you don't know what you want. You tell someone that, hey, zitonja samira bwotyo. Ndi mukulu nga gwe. You know, there's nothing that's so beautiful being adults, and you're both of you. Yeah, that's why I say, hey, we are both adults. If you want to say something, tell me without yelling at me. We are both adults. That's what I call marriage with an adult. Not this marriage where both of you are sending bazooka on each other's and you end up, no. That marriage when you both know that we are both ready for this, for better, for worse. If the other tell you, babe, today my back is hurting, babe, today my legs are hurting, you just know there is a no. Someone's beautiful me. So, guys, this is the birthday girl. Today is not my birthday, but it's my month. The month that my mom brought me into this world. And the one thing I love, my mom once told me, they gave birth to me when it was raining. And in our language, if they were to name me, they would have given me the name of Rain. But the good thing, they never gave me the rain name, because they gave birth to me during daytime, it was lunchtime. My mom told me everything. She told me, and you never cried. I don't know what was wrong with you, but you never cried. At the hospital, they will slap you and you. Hey, my mom gave birth she gave birth at home. You know your mom pushing you like pew, at home by herself. She cleaned everything, she did everything. It's like my second last sister. My mom also gave birth at her at home. So we are two. My mom gave birth to 2 children at home by herself. She did everything. Me and Bridget. Me and my sister called Bridget. My mom told me I never cried. But Bridget, when my mom was giving birth to her, I remember she cried. But when my mom told me that, at first I thought that you were dead, because they gave birth at me at home. It was lunchtime, it was raining, no one was at home with her to help her to clean everything. But my mom managed to do everything. Every time, let me tell you, growth is actually knowledge. That's one thing that I've realized, guys. Every time that I grow older, it's more. Every time I grow older, I realize how much I love my mom. Every time I grow older, I realize something. Back then at a young age, my mom could flog me. And I would ask her, Mom, are you even my mom? Sometimes I could even feel like telling her the word, I hate you. Yet in Africa, you can't tell your mother that you hate her. You have to tell, you say it inside your heart without even telling her. So I could feel that hatred, being flogged all the time. I was never that stubborn kid, but I could always find myself being flogged by my mom. But every time I could grow up, I could understand the pain of being a single mom with 6 children on your own, and then the struggle of raising those 6 children on your own. You have to take them to school, you have to pay the house rent, you have to do this. Banak. So they say knowledge is actually grace, and it's true. Every time I grow up, I learn a lesson. Like everything she used to tell us comes back. I'm like, oh yeah, Mom was right there. Mom was this there. Because at a young age, I'm telling you, I could be just. But when I grew up, I realized that, hey, this woman really did a lot for us. This woman really did her best to make sure that we are okay. My mom was like, you never cried. And that's true. Me, when I grew up, started growing up, I was that child who never wanted to have friends around. Dolls were my friends. Dolls were my friends. I could talk to my dolls, and I loved having pets around me. And all my childhood photos, I had pets around me and dogs. Those were my friends. Like my sisters, every time they look at those photos, they were like, what were they thinking, allowing you to have a cat, a dog, and dolls around you? Yet they were there, but because I was always quiet, but that thing grew up in me. Up to now, I find my freedom every time I'm in the darkness, like in the room where there is no light. I'm alone, quiet. I find my peace. But let someone come. I don't know where my peace goes. I don't know. My peace goes when someone is around me, I'm telling you. I don't know where that thing comes from. But whenever someone comes around me, you see, even my friend, I have a friend. I really miss her, and I miss her. But let me tell you, I would love to stay around her for 5 to 10 minutes, and that's it. After that minutes clocks, like 10 minutes has already passed the time that both of you have spent together. I start feeling bored. I start feeling like, that's why never, like, I'll have to meet my girlfriend. I have to tell her to come with someone. I tell her, I have no problem her bringing up someone. I'll just tell her come with someone, but I can never tell her that I still need my space. I never knew that this thing they say of August people is really hard. Thank you so much for watching me, your girl Nora. As I told you guys, if you've been here ever since I started my live stream, help me reach 2K. Help your girl will reach 2K, guys. It's my birthday. Give me that 2K for my present.